What is going on, everyone? We're back with another Diablo 4 video, and this time we're taking a look at the boss battle between you and Airidah. As you can see, I was a level 28 barbarian when I beat her, and you can use this skill tree if you are a barbarian, and just follow along. Mainly what I used was the lunging strike and rend. I went all 5 points on rend, as you can see, and then rallying cry went all heavy on there, and then also war cry used 1 point, I believe, on there. But if you're not a barbarian, it's fine. These tips and tricks should still help you, especially since I'm going to tell you what you want to avoid. But as you can see, just 1 point on war cry, and you want to utilize the war cry and rallying cry as they can help you movement and damage wise. So let's get started, and this is what you should avoid. Now, the only move you want to avoid when fighting her is this whirlwind that she creates. If 1 or 2 hit you, you might be able to survive, but if all 3 hit you, you're pretty much done for. As you can see, you just want to run away, but when you get cocky like I did right here, she can quickly summon those little tornadoes, and you won't have time to react. You'll just die, as you can see I did right here. Big no-no. Now, at the beginning of the fight, you want to stay aggressive because she's only going to summon 1 tornado, and her lightning strikes really don't do any damage. As you can see, her 1 tornado really is not going to do too much damage to you. You can survive 1 hit off of the tornado. Now, in the beginning, you really want to stay aggressive, stay in her face, and make sure that you keep attacking her with your high damage attacks. She really gets stronger about halfway down her health, but until then you just want to focus on attacking her, and then she'll start eventually throwing 2 tornadoes. But right now, as you can see, when she gets down to about a quarter of her damage, she's gonna go ahead and summon these little witches to give her a barrier. You want to focus on attacking those witches 1 at a time, and that will release her from the barrier. As you can see, she's still summoning only 1 tornado that's following you around, but again, you should be able to avoid that. It's not going to do a lot of damage to you, so just keep on focusing, attacking those witches, and then attacking her. Now, once you do a lot of damage and get her health about halfway down, she's going to start throwing 4 witches to give her a barrier, and she's also going to start throwing 3 tornadoes at you. So the game plan does not change. You want to keep attacking the witches that give her a barrier, but you also want to avoid those 3 tornadoes. Her lightning strikes gain a little bit more damage, but again, it's nothing to worry about. As you can see, I'm just standing in the pocket and still delivering strikes. As you can see, 3 tornadoes. You want to run away. Within about 5 to 8 seconds, they should go away, and then you're going to go back to doing what you're doing. Again, you want to avoid those tornadoes at all costs. Beat those witches down, and then attack her with your high damage attacks. So nothing changes really. Now, one last tip that I can give you is once you destroy her barrier and defeat the witches that give her the barrier, you want to make sure you stay aggressive and keep hitting her. But keep in mind that her tornadoes are going to spawn in a lot more. So you want to avoid those. Don't get too greedy with your hits. Make sure you focus your high damage attacks on her, and then back away if you need to, because she spawns those tornadoes in a lot more frequently. So as you can see, keep hitting her, and then she'll eventually fall down.